Hi everybody, it's Joni at Granny J Clay, and I decided I would make something this afternoon and just kind of play. And I thought I'd bring you along as I played. And I'm just going to, I rolled out this piece of, this is actually Sculpey 3 Black. It's not Primo. You know, it's very hard to get Primo now. Anyway, so I rolled out Sculpey 3 Black, and I've used that before. But what I'm going to do before I continue on is I want to make sure that the back of it is, the back of my piece is black. I like that idea. But I don't necessarily want the top black. So, let's see. What shall we do? I'm going to bring out some of my white pan pastels. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on here and rub it in a little bit. Only I'm going to, let's see here, what brush should I use for that? I need something that is soft, and maybe I'll dig into some of these newer ones that I have. This is huge, but I might use it. Let's see how this works. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to kind of scrape a little bit off. I love pan pastels. I like pastels, period. But these are, okay. What I'm doing is creating a white surface or a lighter surface to work on and still get that black without adding more clay. I didn't want to use white and then add more clay. I just thought, well, why not? We'll just try doing the black and try using the pan pastels. We'll see. We'll see, you guys. This is practice. This is playing. I'm just bringing you along today with one of my playtimes. See what I can make. And it's not even, is it? The white isn't even all around here. Pick up some of this off of here. Okay, just going to sprinkle a little bit more. And then I get one of these paintbrush hairs fell off, so just put a little bit more here. You can use chalk. You can take your piece of chalk and scrape it, whoops, with your X-Acto knife. Sorry about that. And scrape a bunch of chalk onto your work surface and then use that. You can do that. And that works too. Okay. So, that's not too bad now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just creating a palette sort of, kind of. You know what I mean? So let me see. Let me just get this off from around here with my brush. There's some here, but okay. I'm gonna try to pick it up with a baby wipe. Lay this over here. Okay. And just take some of that off my glass. I don't know that it's really going to matter, but we'll try it anyway. I'll just take a little paper towel and wipe that off. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Now what I'd like to do is, because I've lightened up the background, I think what I'd like to do is put a blue over it. If I put blue on black, it would not be as bright and vibrant. So now I'm going to put a little blue on top of the white. Let's see what this does. Kind of rub it in. Oh, that's pretty. You know what it has? It kind of has the effect of the sky and the clouds. Kind of, a little bit. that's pretty, kind of a light blue, and you can still see a little bit of the white behind it. That's pretty. Okay, especially for what I'm going to do. I'm going to use one of my embossing folders on this. So I want to get this out, and I'm going to push this down a little bit and brush it right back into my container and save it. Okay, so I'll close that up, and you'll have to tell me in the comments down below if you use pan pastels ever. Okay, here we go. I must have shaken the brush over it. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. I'll wipe the brush off a little bit here and put it back. Okay. This is the embossing folder I'm going to use. It's from the Paper Studio. It's old. I've had it a long time. Anyway, I'm going to take this and I'm going to see if I can rub some ink on some of these flower blooms. Let's see which one. Not the ones that go in, but the outies. These are the outies, I think. These are the out ones. So I'll be using just this side. This is called deboss. This is emboss when you press it into something. So let me just see. Let me move. See if I can move this over a little bit for the moment. Over there, because I want you to see what I'm doing. Even if it's practice, you get to see it, right? Right. Okay. Make sure I have the right side. Yes. All right. So, let me see. I'm going to get some different colors here of my Archival Inks. See how it works. I don't know. We shall see what we shall see. I'm going to use chrome yellow. That up there. And I'm trying to find my lighter colors. So this is, oh, this is pretty. Sunflower. Well, you try that. This pink. That's going to be pretty dark. I'm not sure if I want that or not, but yet I like it. So, and this is what? Ooh, coastal coral. Isn't that pretty? And it's not quite as dark as the pink. I think I'll use the coastal coral. Okay, that, and let's see. I've got a couple other ones in here. And this says leaf green. That looks a little dark, so I'm not sure about that one. Let me see what else I've got. You know what? What I might try is I'm going to try first. I'm going to try the yellow, and this is something I have to do rather quickly, kind of sort of quickly. Let's see here. So what I need to do is I'm getting a pad to use, and I'll show you what I mean. I've got these to use, and then what you do is you add a little pad to it like this, and then I have other pads, and obviously the ink has dried on that, so that's okay. Let me see if I can try to pick it up, and then just lightly go over it. We'll see. We'll see what this looks like. You guys aren't probably going to be able to see it very well, but I see it. It went on pretty good. I don't know if it's the look I want or not, but let's try it. Let's see. What are the other ones? I'm going to try something else. I have these from Lavinia stamps. These are blenders. They're called blenders. So I'm going to cut that open, and I haven't used them yet. So let me just cut it open and we'll give it a try. See what happens when I use some of these blenders. Get the scissors put away so I don't. So it looks kind of like a pointed egg, doesn't it? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, that one was the yellow that I just did. And remember, you store your archival inks upside down when you're not using them, but since I might go back to that one, I'm going to use some of the green. Let's see what it looks like. So all I'm doing is taking it and dabbing it like this, like that. And then I'm going to just bring it up here, and I'm going to just very lightly kind of rub on here. And yes, the petals do protrude, but I have a feeling that we'll get more than the petals, but we'll see. It's just fun. It's just trying something different. And you know what? I think what I'll do is come over here too and do another, maybe this one in the same color. Okay. And then I'm actually going to turn it around and wipe around it. No clue if that'll work. To get yeah, it did. It picked some of it off from around there. Let's see. And now I want to try some of the, this color, the Coastal Coral. So I'll get another dabber out. And another dabber. We're going like this. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Ooh, that is pretty. I don't know what it's going to look like once I put it over on this blue, but we'll find out, huh? We shall see what we shall see. But right now I like it. It's pretty. Okay. And again, maybe pull some of this off around it. Oh, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. As usual, I end up putting a sweater on when I come downstairs, but I need to take it off. I get warm right away. I should know better. Okay. So that's a little bit of that. So far we used the chrome yellow and the leaf green and the coastal coral, and now I'm going to use sunflower. And we'll see how that turns out. It's kind of orangey, isn't it? Kind of an orangey. And I'm going to mix it a little bit on top of here, too, with the green. But it doesn't seem to appear that it's... All right, I'm going to do one by itself. I don't know about this. We'll see. And I don't want it to dry here, so what I'm going to do now, after I cover my ink, and I turn all these upside down so they're ready for the next time, I am going to take this, bring it over, I'm going to just pick it up like that easily, and just lay it right there. And then I'm going to move these over here on top of my ink, the bottom of my inks, and I'm going to take this, and instead of taking this and laying it on top of it, I'm going to lay this on top of that so I can see better what I'm doing here. Okay, now you can see it too. See? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a burnisher and burnish this into the clay a little bit and see what we can do as far as getting some of that ink off and onto this. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Gotta move this out of the way too. Very slowly take that up. Oh, and that's pretty. But you know what? These other colors, the greens and the yellows, they kind of look the same, I think. But it's pretty. Good thing we have that coral. Is it coral? What was it? Let me see. Coastal coral. That is pretty. Okay, I'll lay that aside. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this up from the glass before I cut something. And I can see, you know, when you burnish, you should put a piece of paper on. I forgot to do that, didn't I? Okay. There we go. Oh, I think that's really pretty. I love it. It's very pastel looking. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? You know that I just, in my last video one right before this, I showed you this is new. So I'm going to use this, and I want to get a lot of that pink in here. Should I go this way? Should I go this way? I think I'll go, because you'll have the blue too. So, you know, you don't have to be so picky. Just, this is practice. But I'll probably make it into a necklace anyway. Okay. And now I'm going to make some earrings along with it. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay. All right. And now I still have the back black. And, you know, as you make things, you just have to do this and do that, and then do a little of this and do a little of that. And there's some strings in there that I don't want on there. Let's see if I get my tool here. See if I can get that off. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to check to see which one was the coral. I think that one was the coral. And I'm going to take it and come back in a bit. And I'm not going to worry if it has a different color on it or not. I'm just going to add a little bit, like right there. So that's the coral. I don't know. I like this. I like this green too. I wish we could show a little green. Let me see if I can get some green to show up here. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, I can. Maybe down here too. Maybe right there. And there. Okay. Enough for that one. And I have some stringers of clay. Okay, there we go. And remember, you can always sand the edges too when it comes out, but let me grab this here. And a piece of patty paper, and I'm going to lay that right there. I think that'll be a pretty necklace. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get my earrings. And these are mirror images, so when you cut them, you'll have a set of earrings, which is great. And I think what I'll do is turn that upside down a little bit like that. Have more of the pink showing, but I'll add some more green after I do it to that one. And let's see if I can get that up. Put it over here for a minute. Okay, and then do this over here. Get it over there a little bit more. Okay. And now this won't go to waste. I'm going to play with it a little bit after we get off here. All right, what happened? What happened? Some came off the bottom a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm going to put it up here. And let me bring it in so you can see a little bit better. I'm kind of hurrying, but I wanted you to see what I was doing just to show you. Just to show you. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I've got the right color here. Yes. Grab a little bit more here, put it right in the center. There we go. This is the coral. Isn't that pretty? Maybe out a little bit too. And a little bit up there. Okay, so that's that. Maybe bring it up a little bit there. I'm sorry, you weren't in screen. I wasn't in screen. Okay, now I want to come back with a little bit of green. And make sure I have just a little bit up there. Even if it's not just flowers, that's okay. Just so I have that little bit of green color going on here. There we go. I'm pinching this so it's a little thinner when I do it, so it doesn't get on everywhere. All right. That's pretty. It's a very pastel look. I like that for summer. And I'm going to cook this now and cure it. And I'll cook it at, I'm going to cook it at 275. Let me just get this in here and even that out a little bit for an hour. And then we'll have that. But I have all of this over here. So let's do something with this. I'm going to set that aside. And let me see, what do I want to do in this area right there? Let's see. How about if I'm going to try my pink, see how much different it looks in the coral. It's really dark. It's this pink. It's vibrant fuchsia. Fuchsia. Okay. And I've got one more dauber, whatever you want to call it. Ooh. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. It's not really the look I wanted in the first place, but it's going to be fine. I'll make do with this. Okay. I think what I'll do is see if I have, I think I have purple. Here, did I put your purple? You know, you can't have absolutely everything out at fingertip reach. If you've got stuff from 30 years ago, you know how that is. And I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to use the purple here on the other side. So let's do this. Like that. That doesn't look bad against the blue. Okay. I don't know. I may think different later. Okay. Okay. This is not what I thought it would turn out to be, you guys, but it will work. It will work, and I've got messy, dirty fingers here. Let's see if I can wipe some of that off before I handle this. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, my gloves. Okay. All right. I might make another one. I think I will. I'm just gonna hit it right about here. Oops. Get on there. Might as well make two sets. They can be a little different and still have the blue background and have the black for the back of it. Okay, let's do this. And I will pick this one up. When I do that, I fray it. Do you see it? You see the little frayed pieces? I don't know how many times I do that. I do it all the time. Okay. This is one of those things where it doesn't really get out of shape too much when you play with it, which is wonderful. Okay. Get the frayed pieces off. I'll show it to you as soon as I have the other ones done here. And let's do, let's see. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to bring it in a little bit here. Or maybe I'll go this way and up this way. Okay. Okay, there's another earring. Oh, there goes Bella. She's playing upstairs. She is a bugaboo. She absolutely never stops playing with the ball during the day. And what she does is she'll take it and put it under a footstool or the ottoman or the couch. Anything to get you up and get you to play with her. She's a stinker. She's a stinker. So I did, let's see. I did this one. Okay, I want to make sure I do the opposite one. Oh, You know what? I'm going to do that. And I think, am I going to fit here? Maybe not. I might have to come over here. So, okay. Is it this one? Yes. I think I'll go this way. I want to get a little of the purple. And let's see if this is the right color pink. Okay. And I can still use this. I can go back and just cut some little circles out of that. And they make pretty beads. So, let's see here. Okay. Here they are, and they look different, don't they? You can really see the green in here. But that coral, it doesn't look as vibrant now as the pink, of course. Pink fuchsia. Those will both be pretty. They'll both be pretty. And as long as I'm at it, and I told you that this doesn't have to go to waste, I want to show you what I mean by that. So, put that out of the way. And clean that up a little bit. And I'm going to get I'm going to use this even though it's a metal one. And the metal ones... Oh, this one doesn't have one. Oh, how about that? They usually have a seam in them. That one doesn't. Okay. So what I'm going to do is come in here and I'm going to get a couple of the... Yeah, there we go. Some of them will come up when I twist, but obviously some other ones won't. And then what I can do is just walk back over them with the ink. So I can use every little space up. I don't know that that's not going to fit. This one will though. Okay. That one. Okay. This one. This one. That won't. No. No. That's not going to fit either. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without pulling the little circles up. Okay, and I would never get rid of this. I just push it all together, and I won't roll it all together. I'll push it all together so I can keep as much of the color as possible. But do you see how you might need a little bit more here and there? So I'm going to come in with these that are still dampish from the ink and add a little bit. Just because we have it on there, you might as well do it, right? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe this one. Get some green. There's some, I don't know. And I'm not particular as far as, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I will add these cute little pieces and cook them right along with my other pieces. Let's see, I'll turn it around so you can see this way. There we go. And these little ones they help make a darling earring. Really cute earrings. There you go. You know, it could just be the top of a nice earring. So, don't waste your clay. Don't waste your clay. Okay, especially when clay is hard to come by sometimes now. All right. Let me get that off of here and bring that in so you can see it. I guess any way I turn it, those won't be exact way, but as you can see, these two will match, and these two here will match, and then these are extra, and there's the piece for the necklace. So I am going to pop those in the oven. I hope you enjoyed that, just playing with me for a little bit this afternoon. That's really all I had for you, but don't forget my video that I made just prior to this one. I told you about Acclaim Crafts. Let's see, I don't know where I put that, but look it up on YouTube and look it up on Etsy. Acclaim, ACCLAIM, Crafts, CRAFTS, John and Lori. Okay, that's all I have for now. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. God bless you all.